Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to part 3 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It looks like we're finally going to climb the steps and enter the Mako reactor. Let's see what happens here.
I really wanted to see the reactor.
Too bad. Yeah, we just see something else.
Would it kill this guy to say something?
Oh, yeah, this guy? I know, look at this guy. What a rube.
I really wanted to see the reactor.
Just ignore that guy. He has no significance to the story whatsoever. Trust me. Alright. Here, nope. Dark as shit in here.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
Oh, jeez!
What exactly is the
Sephiroth.
problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Ah.
Huh.
And there's a
Why
reason.
do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
That's right.
Oh, I won't.
This is very hush-hush. Watch this. I remember. We're about to see some stuff, unless they've changed it. Danger, high voltage. Danger, danger. High voltage. Where are we going? This big door here. That's where we came from, right? No. Different door. Very good. Here we go. Whee! Ding, ding, ding. This isn't open? No. It's a fake door. The semblance of a door. Uh-oh, here we go. Very quiet.
Perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your sword first?
So this part of the story makes no sense. Everything up to this point has made total sense. This scene makes no sense. And I'll explain later why. Ew. Ooh. Mutant freaks.
Hojo, you are really something.
What are those things?
He knows. Ah.
Genova? Wasn't that...
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
So, a bunch of experiments that are in these pods, but they're accidentally being let free. That's supposed to be. But there's a malfunction going on. And a giant room with a door that says Genova. But it's like you said, they basically, they never told the townspeople that they were doing this. So everyone who lives in that town had no idea that this was really up here and what this was. They all just thought it's like a reactor or something. But that's exactly why they didn't want Tifa to come in here and find out what this really is. vibration of the controller is hilarious. It's going like wooga 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 in my hand. Wooga wooga wooga. Oh. Done. Wooga wooga. Uh-oh. What's happening? Look at the size of that sword. Where does he put it? Where does he put it when he's walking?
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, infused with Mako.
Aha! What's up, Rugal?
All to birth a new breed of monster.
Yeah, that's that weird mutated thing.
But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no. There were other subjects. Look.
Uh-oh. The truth of Hojo revealed. Remember, this actually kind of was already explained in Remake, because there's a whole segment where you go into the Hojo experiments area of Midgar. Look at this thing. Nova! Uh-oh!
Could it be that I was created the same way? Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different, that I was special, but not like this. Not like this.
They just disappear when they die.
Am I even human?
He's an experiment of Hojo's.
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
But this segment's still not done. There's still more coming. Okay. Where's Sephiroth's whereabouts? Go back in! Anything else in here? No. Nothing to interact with in here? This was his room? He has like nothing in here. Why would there be like books and stuff in a hotel room? It's weird.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor.
Aha!
And he acted like I wasn't even
Shinra Manor.
busy, I suppose.
Looking for Sephiroth? He just left, I'm afraid. Maybe he needed some fresh air?
Ruby red? Look how that poster stands out on the wall back there. Ruby red. I wish you could zoom in on it and see what it is. It's so small. I can't read it. I wonder what it's supposed to be. Ruby red. Is that like an illusion, like an Easter egg allusion to Ruby weapon later in the game? Well, not this one, probably the last one. Maybe. It's so small, I can't see what it is. Right? It's too small. Use photo mode? How do you activate photo mode? I didn't pay any attention. I didn't think I would ever use it. This isn't it. How do you zoom in on this? How do you use photo mode? I don't know how to use... Oh, here it is. Okay, zoom. Marvel at the ruby red sunset. I can't zoom in any further than that. Look. That's as far as it'll let me zoom. I want to go further, but they won't let me. I guess I can't... I mean, it very much could be, but you can't see it. It's too fucking small. I don't know. Look who it is.
Sephiroth. I did see him leave a little while ago.
Yeah, thanks for the
Don't know
help.
what bee got in his bonnet, but the man was not in a good mood.
The bee in Sephiroth's bonnet. He wasn't in a good mood.
Haven't
I
heard
wonder
anything
why.
about the reactor either. What happened up there anyway?
What were we going to the reactor for, exactly?
Hold up
I
inside
forgot.
The mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
Are they going to the... Oh, shit, that's going to be a bad idea. They should not be going to the mansion. They are going.
If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
It's like a Scooby-Doo group is going to investigate.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Who was renting it?
What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black.
I already told you that this wig, the cloud wig, is the hat goal. So if we hit the tier 2 tips goal today, I'll put on that for the rest of the stream.
You think he's
People keep
sleeping
asking.
or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
Anything on the sides? No. The spooky mansion. This is still the flashback, but this will actually be cool if it'll actually be cool if you come back here later in this game and you do in Final Fantasy VII. I just don't know if it'll actually be in this game in Rebirth or if it'll be in the next one. I don't know how far along the plot will go. What the? Whoa, whoa, what the? The camera angle freaked out. You saw that, right?
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
The Haunted Mansion. Why is there a place setting? Who's the guest? The mysterious elevator. The living room. So there's an elevator down. Knock those chairs right over. How can't you play this piano? It's a huge mansion, right? Like the Haunted Manor. Disney. Never seen that one? The Haunted Mansion? I didn't. I never saw either one. I never saw the Eddie Murphy one, and I didn't see the new one either. I've seen none of them. Woo. Oh, what? You can't go upstairs anymore? What? You totally could in the original game. You could go upstairs, you could investigate all the rooms. They don't let you do that anymore? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hopefully those rooms are back when you return here later in the game, because they had items and stuff in them, I remember. That sucks. I liked exploring the spooky mansion in the original game, so hopefully we can come back here later, there's more to do. Alright. Once again, this is a segment that to me doesn't make sense, but maybe you guys will help me explain it later in the playthrough. Once there's a big plot reveal, I'm not going to spoil for those who don't know the plot reveal.
Never knew it had a basement.
It was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Not much of a basement, more of an underground cave, right? What did that say? Torn B? Eh? Maybe it's supposed to be turned back? Turned back, but somehow it's fucked up. Yeah, look at that. They were supposed to have a texture on the wall that says turn back, but they accidentally removed the letters. So now it just says turn B. Oops. They fucked it up. I wonder what they did that for. That's gotta be a mistake, right? They didn't mean to do that. Yeah, look, because there it is on the other side. What the? They fucked it up. Bull. Goth awaits? Oh, I hate it when Goth is awaiting me. I hate when Goths are always hanging out waiting for me, right? Is that what that says? Goth awaits? I can't. That's what it looks like. It probably... Oh, you know what it's supposed to say? Death awaits. But again, it cut off. There's no D and the E is half gone. So they fucked these textures up. Here's one in Japanese, but I can't read the Japanese one. Yeah, it's supposed to say death awaits. They fucked it all up. What does this one say? Pandemonium. And that one... Yeah, look. That's just back... Boy, this whole room is messed up. Who made this room? They fucked it up. Why did they do that? It's so weird that they screwed it up like that. Huh. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go into this room, or am I supposed to go into this room? There's all these different rooms. That's where Sephiroth is. So let's go into other rooms first. Because this is all a little different now. Yeah, did you hear? 7-Star Samurai's reminding me. Did you guys hear the mistake they made with this game? The physical disc? The Japanese version, they labeled the discs completely wrong. So the disc that you actually used to install is the play disc, and the disc you used to play is the install disc. So people who bought it and don't know that, I think that they have defective games, and they don't. But they mislabeled the discs. They're not going to listen to any of these rooms. Nope. I'm just going to, without spoiling, one of these rooms is incredibly significant. I'm just going to say that. That won't spoil anything, but we'll be back here later in the playthrough. And you'll see why. It's just cool to see this rendered in 3D again, because I've never seen, I've only played the original.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer. A life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form
Genova!
Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient.
Aha!
MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved.
His voice is so monotone.
So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
Why was there no security to stop anyone from coming down here? It doesn't make any sense. Anyone could have come down here and figured this out. But this is all secret, like, secrets of Shinra. Why would you want anyone to stumble down here and read this? Night of the 7th day.
A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Just so everyone knows, we are approaching the end of this segment, this story segment. If it's the same as the original game, we're really near the end of it right now, so.
Ah, Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace.
Good.
Though the truth eluded me at first,
Dancer, graceful dancer.
I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova.
Now remember, we already saw Genova in Remake, and it's a hideous, almost demonic-looking creature full of magic, and you gotta wonder, when they found Genova, they said that it was like encased or frozen in time. Maybe it was like almost like in ice, you know, kind of like he's found like a dinosaur fossil or whatever, but still alive. And the question is, did Genova always look like that, or did Genova used to actually look normal, like a beautiful creature, but over time it decayed in the ice or whatever? Or could it be the Shinra experiments on Genova distorted and deformed it and turned it into that monster? You know, was it always like that? Because it's supposed to be like a source of ancient magic, but that doesn't mean that it's evil, right? Could Shinra have turned it that way?
The project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long dead.
That's right, they want to try to revive all the ancients.
An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
Why would they leave all this evidence here for anyone to find? It's a big plot hole.
He created you?
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Hey! Hey!
I mean, seriously, especially because you knew Sephiroth was the one who you sent on this mission. It's almost like they intentionally did this. Why would they send Sephiroth, of all people, on this mission to the place with all the evidence that he is a creation of Shinra? Doesn't make sense.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner?
Because you got knocked the fuck out. You're a wimp.
If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least. What?
Yep. Here we go. This doesn't make any sense. So the one person who's a experimental creation of ours who's super powerful and is totally under our control, let's send him to the one place where he can find out that we've been lying to him all this time that will piss him off and make him go apeshit, right? And by the way, no security whatsoever on any of that data. Just let him go right down there. No way to prevent him from doing that. Well, so much for the town. It won't let me go this way. Hurry to the village. The plot, that's what I mean, the plot of Final Fantasy VII, some of it's good and some of it is so weak and weird and insane. The first time I played the game, I was like, wow, they really screwed it up. Like, after playing it more, it's not as bad, but still, like, the plot isn't as good as other Final Fantasies, in my opinion. They kind of screwed some of the plot elements up. Hello, Kagami.
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Check on Mummy. He did say earlier that would be the last time that he saw her.
Sephiroth did this. Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled. God. Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now. Yes, sir.
What's up, Gabriel? How you doing?
But he... Why would he...
I honestly always thought the strongest part of Final Fantasy VII was the combat and the materia system. I always really liked the materia system. Well, this is impressive graphics, huh? It'd be nice if we could walk a little faster than this, but I guess not. This is what they're intending. Hobble around.
Hold on, Mom. I'm coming.
What the fuck? Oh, they want me to do this? This here? No? I can't use this obvious water pipe right here? Oh, come on. What do you want me to do? I gotta go back? You gotta be joking me. I gotta fucking walk this slow? Oh my god. Oh, jeez. It's dark.
Almost there.
Why is he limping this bad? Did it snap his entire leg? Oh, lo, lo. Lo, lo, lo. Oh, man, wouldn't that have helped? There's supposed to be water. Why is there no water in the water tower? Why is it empty? Who drank all the water? The whole point was to have water for something like this. If there's no water in it?
Please be okay.
Oh, yeah, she totally looks okay. What a stupid thing to say. Please be okay. Look at the fucking house. You dunce. Please be okay.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! You're gonna be okay! Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Oh! Damn it, I hate it when a sword generates directly out of my stomach. It's one of the worst things that can happen. Oh. What the hell is this? We have to do this? We actually have to do this. Just walking around, slaughtering the town.
Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
Why didn't they just open fire? They know he's like a super soldier guy. Why are you not firing? Why are they not shooting him? This makes zero sense. Why would they not fire their weapons? What the fuck did you bother coming for if you weren't going to fight him? Right? This makes absolutely no sense at all. I mean, if one of you had fired, something would have stopped him. I mean, geez, you're dumb. He has gun jamming materia equipped. Oh, I see. Shit. I think I like the way they did that scene. They all should have fired on him and he should have seemed like invincible. That would have been cooler. And they're just standing there like idiots, getting slaughtered, no one firing a weapon. What the hell was that?
Sephiroth!
Huh. By the way, his sword was just clipping through the scenery. Did you see that? It was like clipping through everything as he walked.
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Dad and I had gone there to hide. When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad! It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
And by the way, what happened to the remaining soldier troop who was supposed to be protecting her, remember? They disappeared. I followed Sephiroth back to that goth room they referenced earlier. Alright. Goth awaits. Go to the goth room. Let's look at that. The sword's twice the size of her body. He wants to see his mummy.
Mother, I have come for
Mummy!
you.
Son is here, Mummy.
Now open the way for me.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
And this is how Tifa died. Bloody murder. That was pretty dumb. She freaking ran up on a super soldier with his own sword, tried to stab him in the back, but made a big ruckus doing it. There's no suspense here because you know she's alive.
You promised you'd save me if I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Sure, he's going to defeat Sephiroth. Genova.
Here I am, your son. Mother, Together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
So that's really her in the tank, right? I don't know what the significance of like the mannequin armor is. Yeah, there you go. See, at one point she was humanoid.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too. For I have been chosen.
Yes! Goth awaits, Cloud!
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
And that's all the time we have for today. Sorry, guys. No ending. Alright, back to the present day. That should be the end of the flashback.
That's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise. But then, the story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Don't know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Whoa!
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Jenova at his side.
After 5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
It's bothering me. He wants to take over the world.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Jenova stuff.
Not me. I'm tired. Go to sleep.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Let me take a look.
Uh-huh.
You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Well, you just slipped a disc.
Yeah.
You're hobbling around for the
Let's
rest of
just
your
call it
life.
a night.
Great.
No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth. So how about we give our heads a rest?
Why has Red not said a single word this whole time? He can talk. He hasn't said anything.
Oh, no, you don't. That bed's mine.
Sweet dreams.
See you tomorrow. Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
What? How would she know?
Probably did.
She just met
at
him.
some point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
By whispers?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
That's the twist. That's the twist. He just told a whole story for 3 hours, and she says that never happened. Or at least he wasn't there, so how does he know that story? Right?
Cloud, you up?
I am now. Rude. Woke me up in the middle of the night. Bad enough Red's here, he's farting all night. And now you gotta wake me up when I'm trying to get some rest, man. These sulfur farts. Nothing worse than sulfur farts. Sleeping on this sofa. You know, it must be pretty hard. I mean, why doesn't he take that? Wait a minute. He sleeps with his arm on? It's a prosthetic arm, right? Why not take the arm off? Why sleep with the arm on? That's weird, no? I never thought about it. I was like, I always thought he would take it off. No, he sleeps with the arm on. He can't put his tail out? He has to sleep with a flaming tail in bed? We're getting all the answers we never knew we would get in this game already. Like, what is going on here?
Sorry, did I wake you?
Nope. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing, really. There's just something I need to ask you. So, can we talk?
Sure.
Great, but not here. Follow me.
Late night talk. She's probably going to ask him, why do you remember all this stuff? I don't even remember you being there. What's that noise? Sounds like a saxophone. You heard that, right? Okay. I'm playing the sax. What the?
You know that I killed her. So, who is she? Or rather, what is she?
You know, was that ever even answered or addressed in the original game? Because you saw Tifa get slashed open by Sephiroth in the original game, right? So then how the hell is she alive? I don't know if they've ever addressed that. Right? I honestly don't know if they ever did. Who the fuck are you?
Pardon me, sir, but you don't look very well. An old war wound acting up, perhaps? If so, I can certainly empathize. I myself fought for the company once upon a time, and my body's never let me forget it.
At least, you know, Cloud is under the impression that it was a fatal wound that Tifa got. Or else why would he be having Sephiroth show up and say that to him? Who's playing a saxophone? Someone's playing a saxophone down there. Okay.
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there. Saw your wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah? Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter? Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, but here we are. Here, look.
She's gonna show
My
him the scar.
That proof enough? After you left, Zangan found me. He's the one who brought me to the clinic. He risked his life carrying me out of the reactor and down the river. Wasn't just him, though. There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then. And where were you again? In fact, where have you been this whole time? For 5 years.
You know I can't tell you that.
Of course you can't. Sorry, I just need some space.
Get some rest. Well, we finally finished this segment now and move into the real game, because, it's been a hell of an intro. So she's saying no. I didn't die. Zangan saved me. But there are some interesting questions and kind of almost plot holes coming up. Later in the game, I don't want to spoil now for you guys, but I've always had these lingering questions about certain scenes.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Guess so.
I was
He's
so
so
happy
boring.
to see you
Guess
again,
so.
But maybe I shouldn't have been.
And then he bothered her again, immediately. Yes, guys, can we please not spoil in the chat? You know, I don't know how you not know better. I just said I'm not going to spoil for people watching, so then someone that just says it in the chat. It's like, can you stop, please? Use some brains, please. Thank you.
You two fight.
No.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Night.
Tomorrow is another day.
He finally speaks. He's been so silent. Never meet your heroes. Yeah, I guess in the case of Sephiroth, that's a good advice. All right, finally. Chapter 2, A New Journey Begins. We are out of the intro. I believe that whole intro was the demo, correct? And I didn't play the demo. So that was my first time experiencing all of that modernized version of the Nibelheim flashback. So now we're in the town of Calm. It's a totally different town. We can explore it and see what's going on here, right? Is it Calm or Calm? I don't know how to pronounce it.
What's this?
A lock.
A gift from our humble establishment.
Oh, a gift.
Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Huh?
Queen's blood?
Oh, no. There's a card game in this? This is new. This was not in the original. You can now play the card game Queen's Blood. Find other players denoted by whatever the hell that's supposed to be, icon, around the world and challenge them to matches. Should you win, they'll give you new cards to add to your collection. Defeating players gives you the opportunity to fight other opponents in different towns. You can also build and edit decks by selecting cards in the menu. Oh, no. A whole new card game to learn. Do I really want to do this now? Why are they making you look at this now? Each player takes turns placing a card on the board to one of the 3 lanes that span from left to right. First, try placing a card on one of the highlighted tiles adorned with an emerald pawn. Here, I'll do the cactuar in the center, and it looks like what happens is it spreads out the spaces. See that? Okay. Opponent's turn. Monk's card is placed. The power is added to your lane total. New positions also are added to the board, which are tiles and emerald pawns upon which you can place more cards. The yellow number in the top right corner of a card is its power. Oh, okay. The positions card you add to the board are indicated by the yellow squares. So they're going to play a card. Okay. My turn. Place a card to one of the yellow tiles overlaps with one of your existing positions. Huh? I don't know what that means. They're making me do this one. Why that specific one? I don't know. So basically the card has to overlap with one of the new pawn spots that you made. So we'll do this. No? What the fuck? Why here? So it overlapped and added a second pawn to that spot. When one of your card's position tiles overlaps with the position you control, the position raises in rank. There are 2 pawns on that tile. The position is rank 2. Cards can only be placed on positions equal to or higher than their rank, which is denoted by the number of pawns in the top left corner. Thus, in order to play more powerful cards, you have to raise the rank of these positions. Oh my god. Okay, they're going. As you have a rank 2 position, try placing your rank 2 card on. This is rank 2. Oh, because there's 2 pawns in the upper left-hand corner. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. When one of your cards' positions overlaps with one of your opponents, you can claim that position as yours. Note, however, that claiming position does not raise its rank. You can keep track of who is winning a lane by looking at the point totals on each side of the board. The numbers on the left represent your power. The ones on the right are your opponents. You may notice that some cards have tiles with red borders. These are the tiles that are affected by the card's ability. Place the cards effectively to make the most of their abilities and amass more power and more lanes than your opponent. In the event you cannot place a card, you can pass with triangle. When both players pass consecutively, the game ends. Oh. So I have another rank 2. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a rank 1. So with this rank 1, I could take their... Would that take theirs? No. But I got a new spot. I got the center spot. Okay. Whoa! A rank 3. Well, I don't have a rank 3 spot. What if I do this rank 1 spot here? Then I take that and make that a rank 2. He couldn't move. He passed. I mean, I've already won, have I not? I have 10. Oh, they have 11. Okay, I haven't won, but I could win if I keep going here. So I have a rank 2. I'm gonna put that there. Which makes a rank 3. The opponent passed again, so now I put down my rank 3. Look at that. It actually... Whoa, it jumped my rank to my cactuar. I don't know why it did that. This game is weird. Okay, I have a level 2 squirrel thing. Boom, that increases the one below it to rank 3. And now I can do one more, and then the game's over. There you go. That's the game. There's nothing else to do. Pass. End the match. Once the game is over, each player's score is tabulated. Only the player with the higher power in a lane has their power added to their score. In other words, no matter how high your power in a lane is, if it's less than your opponent's, you don't get that score. Okay. So they tied for one lane, and I beat the other two, so I win by default. They have a score of 0. A score of 0. Alright. That concludes Queen's Blood tutorial. You can add cards to your collection by winning them. Okay. Alright. So there are some Queen's Blood players in comm for you to challenge. I'll probably lose all my cards. Right? There's a chest in here. Bottle of ether. Very exciting. Was the menu in the first one not a different color than this? It looks like they changed the color of the menus. I guess we're just gonna explore the whole town. I doubt there's anyone up here now, right? Probably not. There's no music? Why is there no music? It's silent. Silent calm. I mean, I know the town's called Calm, but it's eerily quiet.
Of course. This is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction.
Good morning, sir. I must apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier. I'm Broden, the owner of this inn. Your companions have all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett left a message he wanted me to pass along to you. You missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP. Sound advice?
Adjust your party's gear by accessing materia and equipment from the main menu.
Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Folios?
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Calm. And their resident scholars are remarkably talented. If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios,
the fuck's a
you
folio?
should go see them. The first customization is always free.
Sure. I totally know what you're talking about. Anyway. So I'm just curious. We're level 15. So in the flashback, we were level 40. But the sequel starts you at level 15. Okay. Do we have any materia and equipment? So right now... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's Red? Why is Red not available? Now, this is pissing me off, because Red was one of my favorite characters of the original game, and now that you've rescued him from Midgar, I was of the impression he'd be a playable character. He's not a playable character in this game? Oh, come on. Seriously? I hope this is bullshit, because you could use him in the original. Why can't I use him here? What is this? Very basic equipment, right? Healing, fire, and assess. Who has what here? He has lightning and HP up. She has chakra. Restore your own HP and cure poison with chakra. The amount restored is relative to damage received. And ice. And she has prayer, wind, and apparently she has a summoned monster, Shiva. Huh? Why do we have a summoning materia? Chocobo and Moogle. We already have summons. Weird, right? Huh. Alright, well, it's interesting starting set. We're just about out of time.
Of course. This is
for this first stream, but I'm playing it more later today, and I'm glad, because, I mean, we just finished the intro. We're just getting to play the real game now. And that's why I'm happy that we're playing it all day today, because it would really suck if all we did was the intro today.
Finally. Rough day yesterday, huh?
No one's commenting on him, huh?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly. Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab. Was nothing. Even so, I owe you a debt. Until it's paid, I'm going to accompany you.
Now he joins. Okay. That's better.
Oh, if you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it. Sure thing.
I think it would be weird to them to be talking to Red, because he's like, you know, not humanoid.
It's got a backbone.
Party level. Overcoming challenges, helping people in need, and exploring the world deepens your party's bonds, thereby increasing your party level. The higher this level, the more skills and abilities are available in your folios. Folios. They do realize that's half of a word, right? Folio is not a real word. So he doesn't have any accessory. Well, that's kind of messed up. He has poison and precision defense. Extend input timing window for precision defense. So you can block perfect timing easier with that. Well, I'm happy that we get to use him, because like I said, he was literally one of my favorite characters in the original game. So I'm excited to use him. Hopefully he's a lot different in combat. Alright, well, I think this is honestly a good place to end it for this initial, 3 hours. I'm playing more tonight, so I hope that everyone who's here live, obviously we just finished the intro. There's so much going on. There's people dancing over there. Look at this. There's people synchronized dancing over there. I would love to go over there right now and check it out. I just don't have time, But don't worry. We're going to play this more later tonight, and we're going to see what they're doing over there. They look absolutely ridiculous. Look at them. Dancing in the background. You see them, right? This is like some TikTok viral dancing meme in the background over there in Final Fantasy VII. I mean, what is going on here? Anyway, initial impressions. The graphics are outstanding. The story is the story of Final Fantasy VII, besides the fact that Zack Fair was in the intro in a completely different scenario, and we don't know if that can't be this scenario because Aerith is with us. So he's in some other dimension. When is he going to cross over with ours? I guess we don't know yet. Honestly, the combat right now was so basic in the intro, it's hard to call. I get the feeling the combat will be better. Like right now, I think the combat was basic for a reason, because that was the intro, but now hopefully we'll get the real team working together with synergy and actually using magic and stuff. And hopefully it won't just be button mashing, I remember the combat of the first game being somewhat button mashy, but, being more complex than that too. So, oh yeah, and definitely the music, right? The music is outstanding. Listen to this music. It's super duper good. So far, initial 3 hours, I like what I see. I'm excited now to explore the town of Kalm. This will be an exciting thing to do tonight, and then continue on with the story. Hopefully get to our first missions and stuff. So I want to say thanks to the audience here. You guys were great. You were a fun, chill audience. For those watching on demand, I certainly hope that you're enjoying the playthrough. If you could, do me a favor, these first few parts, leave some comments, like the videos if you're enjoying them, possibly support the playthrough with a super thanks or a tip, and I'll be back with more later today here at the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playthrough. Thank you all. I'll see you next. We'll see you for what's next later tonight.